What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the visiting team and the home team. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds,
yeah.
Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And we're off on EA Sports. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And they'll be led out by their third-year signal caller.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard game, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Up behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. 3rd down, and they need to get 10. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. Surprisingly had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. So here comes this offense as they get set for their opening drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better than he did a week ago.
Running for the marker on 2nd. Breaks through and breaks away. And this is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bang! You surprise them with a twist, and the other way for a big run.
It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I know you can read your partner right now, Kate. You know I'm smiling because that was a callback to the early days of football when fullbacks, fullbacks, not running backs, they were the one that led the ground game. He didn't stop for a yard or 2. He ripped off a nice chunk for them right there.
We'll call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They give it to him again. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And that means 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Another carry for it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Back to the well again. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd and long for him here. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, a little early momentum with that field goal.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fielded at the 7. Kicks away from 1. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. First down, play action. Cut out left. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
He's going to keep it this time. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to bring up first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. Escapes the defender. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
The 38-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up
they send a receiver in motion right.
At the 38-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 43. Off the play fake, he'll throw. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46.
46-yard line.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Just 3-0 is our score. Back in a moment with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All right, it's about time to get started with quarter number 2. Home offense out, ready to go. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives him a 1st down.
36-yard line.
Rolling back, it's the handoff. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
He's going to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Intended for number 12.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. The visitors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. Right? I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the
handoff on 2nd and short. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And a first down.
New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Throwing from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that is good for a first down.
47-yard line.
Looking to throw here. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Now looking to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Quick throw is caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he's in for the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And these guys take a 4-point lead.
Our home team, 3.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. This is Allen to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And he dodged the tackle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going to the ground again on first. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. They send the tight end in motion left. This time it's a passing play. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Throw here, third down. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The visitors ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. Offense to the line. Here we go. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Give now to the running back. The 2nd down run, good for 4, and it brings up 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule, it takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Shotgun now on 3rd down. He has the burst over the middle. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and they're going to have a 1st down now.
Result is a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Completed over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line.
1st and 10.
Going back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 from the 43. Running it now out of the gun. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. The home teams back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Airing it out to start this drive. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Pass play now. Finds the in route complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They're throwing it. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 40-yard line.
They are throwing it again. In left side. And they'll make the stop at the 46-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw. He logs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our second half. This is Allen to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Sending him on the dime. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He tries to sneak it, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from the 37. They'll run here from the gun. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to hit this one well. The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And he's been one of the central pillars of this offense this season. Right now sitting 2nd in the NFL in receptions. There's a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that gives him the first. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
A gain of 12. And a first down.
Another carry for him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That counter could never get started. Good chance someone on that line telegraphed that play because the defense was all over it. Fortunate just to make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Jump off, caught by his back. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
At the 47-yard line.
They'll run it from the gun. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
At the 45-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. It is caught left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
That's good.
1st and 10 from the 32.
A gain of 13 yards. Results in a first down.
Plowing up the middle. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back-to-back carries here. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Third down and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's his running back. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
This is Allen to return. Shoots away from one. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Here comes their offense out again. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through. Get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. First down from the 42. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
Back to the well again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
First down. 1st and 10.
First down, and they go right back to it. Winning their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
They're going play action. Throw left side, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's going to run for it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a first down. First and 10.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, they'll run. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
34-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going to try and throw here. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that means first down.
At the 17-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It'll still be just a 1-score game when we resume play. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. That play straight ahead. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a throw. That one's complete over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. Not sure he knew he went out of bounds before he made a play on that ball, Brock, but he was the first to touch it coming back in, and that's going to get the penalty. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. It's a
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Working now from the gun. Running right side. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 37 yards. Result is a 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
4 yards.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's a toss running left. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good. We're on 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Dumped off to his running back. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And a 1st down.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. And he's got a touchdown, but there's a flag down. Might be defensive, though. I think this touchdown should stand.
Pass interference. Defense.
Okay, Brock, I think the officials double and then triple check this with their coach. But yes, they are indeed choosing to decline the penalty and letting that touchdown stand.
Kate, if there is ever a moment that defies all explanation on the football field, that may be it.
That one right down the middle. And his guys double their lead to 14.
Our home team, 3.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This is Allen to return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a two-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be sky high right now.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And this one doesn't go far. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. This throw is going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result's 4th down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They'll run here on 1st down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Complete out to the right. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. This offense ready to get going again now. The turnover on downs only led to 3. Obviously better than a touchdown, but enough to rattle them a bit as they return to the field. Now give left side. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Offense in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And the defense has got it. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Another drive coming up for this offense. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Handoff now from the gun. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. A give now from the gun. Now that's not what the offense thought about. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Back at the 28-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Quick pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
There's a dive up the middle. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
At the 16-yard line.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It was a great effort from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.